There, DIY fashionistas. Today I'm going to show you how to sew a fashion purse out of a bandana in just 20 minutes. Yes, you heard me right. 20 minutes to create this stylish accessory. So I was totally inspired by Bottega Veneta's version, which is in leather and printed. Love this, so we can do it too. Take a look at this trendy purse I made from a simple bandana. It's amazing what you can do with just a little creativity and some basic sewing skills, right? Have you ever thought about repurposing a bandana into a fashion accessory, like a purse? Well, today is your lucky day because I am going to show you how I did it and I love it. I added a zipper and an interior slip pocket. So here are the things I used: a 10-inch zipper and this Pellon interfacing, and I did leave a link for it at the bottom. So definitely read the instructions of this if you've never worked with interfacing. And then I bought 2 bandanas at my local discount store. So now, working with the wrong side of the bandana facing me, I'm going to fold it almost in half so this corner here meets this other corner right here. I'm just following the design. I'm just giving it a quick press with my iron so that I create a crease, and that's sort of my guideline here. Next, I'm going to place the interfacing with the adhesive side down against the wrong side of the bandana, and I'm going to pin it into place. Because you'll see next, what I'm going to do is cut around the bandana, and I'm going to actually press it. Now, you're supposed to put a towel or another piece of fabric between your iron and the interfacing, but I've been doing this for so long, I know how to press this without making it shrink. But if you've never worked with interfacing, definitely read the directions that come on the interfacing when you purchase it. I have my interfacing attached to both of my handkerchief pieces. I'm refolding back where I had that original crease, and I'm pressing it again. Next, I'm going to sew the zipper on, and trust me, if you've never sewn a zipper, this is one of the easiest methods ever. So first, at the very top where my crease is, I'm going to find the middle or the center of that crease, and this is the easiest way to do this. And you'll notice that your bandanas are not fabulous quality, probably. So don't worry if it's not perfect. That's all I'm trying to tell you. So I created a little finger crease there by just pressing. I could see that that's my center. And now I'm going to place a little straight pin here, and then I'm going to place my zipper right here, around there, somewhere there. Again, it's not perfect. You don't even have to measure. So make sure the zipper is right sides facing you and place it somewhere in the center. Now that I have my zipper pinned in place, what I'm going to do is just sew a straight line right across the top, and I am using a coordinating color, straight across, and I will backstitch at the beginning and at the ends. I don't even have my zipper foot on because I'm not getting super close to the zipper, so I'll be fine. So if your machine for some reason doesn't have a zipper foot, no worries. And I'm sewing with a 2.5 stitch length. And in the same way, I'm going to sew the other half or the other bandana right on. So same thing here, right side's facing me. I'm just going to place it over here. Again, by eye, I'm not measuring anything. I'm going to secure it in place and stitch the same exact way. Now my zipper's in place. Here's the exterior of the purse and the interior. So easy, easiest method ever. So the next thing I'm going to do is sew down these triangles, even on the other side as well, or the other bandana. And I want a slip pocket, so I just cut a piece of scrap fabric, a totally different print. And what I'm going to do is fold over about a ½ inch hem on all four sides, and then you'll see on the top of the pocket, I'm going to double that hem. All that means is I fold it over again and I press again. Because you know, when you're using a pocket, that top hem, if it's not a double hem, it'll get messy with the fraying of the fabric. So there's my double hem, and I'm gonna just sew a top stitch to keep it in place. And I've done that off camera, and it's right there. So you want a nice clean pocket. So again, I'm gonna eye this. I'm gonna place it on one of these bandana sides, just like I am here. I'm gonna pin it in place, and then I will sew around the sides and bottom so we leave the top open. Again, I'm going to sew around the sides and the bottom, leaving the top open, and at the beginning and end, I will backstitch. I'm almost done. Here's what it looks like so far. The exterior and the interior. Next, I'm going to sew closed the top portion here. So you'll see it might not match, but that's totally fine. Like I said, this is a slouchy, not perfect bag. So I'm going to sew across right at the top, back stitching on the ends. The top of my purse is sewn together. So now I'm going to open up the zipper because that's going to be my hole for turning it right side out. And now I'm going to sew the rest of the purse together right where it's not sewn, or basically around the entire purse. So again, you're going to notice that if you're making this, that the bandanas don't really match perfectly, don't worry. Slouchy bag and any extra crease, it will just give that purse a little more character. And through that zipper opening, I'm going to flip it right sides out. I'm going to press the edges of the purse just to make sure that the seam is out, sticking out as much as possible. And I'm going to work my way around, making sure both sides are pressed out. Does that make sense? I think you can see what I'm doing here. I've decided to give the entire perimeter of this purse a top stitch all the way around. Of course, back stitching at the beginning and the end. Okay, so I know the original bag had both ends together and tied into a knot, but if you make an actual knot, which you can, it actually shortens the armhole, and I don't like that. So I'm just going to bring them together like cute little bunny ears here, it looks like, and I'm going to sew across and then backstitch a few times so that it's super strong and will not pull apart when I'm wearing it. And there you have it, a very easy DIY bandana purse. Now, I want to see your creativity in action. I encourage you to try making your own bandana purse and share your creations in the comments below. And don't forget to explore more of my DIY fashion videos on my channel for inspiration and ideas. So what are you waiting for? Go grab your 2 bandanas, thread your needle, get your machine ready, and let's get sewing. Thanks for watching and happy making.